I hope we are. I've never used Restream before, so we will see how this goes. But hopefully it's working. Doesn't say we're live on YouTube yet. Still waiting on that. But if we are live, hello everybody. How are y'all doing today? I am fully Georgia'd out. I mean, it is kind of crazy. Fully Georgia'd out. But okay, we're live on Twitter, so I know that's working. But I don't know if we're live on YouTube, which kind of we are.
No, there we are.
Are we? Okay, live. Is that working? I can't get it. Oh, there it is. Okay, sweet. I heard my really stupid voice. All right, so let me go ahead and hit this intro, I guess. Welcome to the 2024-2025 Cheap Seats schedule predictions. So where this started off was last year we did this in the space, and we had some friends that did it with us, but we wanted to actually bring this out and do it for real. And it was something that we had a lot of fun doing. It's not anything that's like, uberly serious or anything, but we had fun with it, and it was something that we were able to look back on after the season's over with and be able to kind of laugh at ourselves because we had some really bad takes in it. Hopefully, I wish that chat right there would stay. Sadly, it's not going to, so I'm just going to move it and just make this full screen. Makes it a lot easier. But, yeah. Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated, not going to lie to you. Kind of partially trying to figure out how I can pull a chat up, but I think it'll be okay. It'll be whatever. Let me go ahead and introduce the, not contestants, what would I call it? I don't even know. Bad host here, but today I'm joined by Mac, Icy, and CFH. We have a special guest on the cheap seats today. So how are y'all boys doing?
Doing good. Can't wait to get into it. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Can't wait to be way too high or way too low on themes, and then everyone just call you an idiot for it. So, we're ready to get into it.
I absolutely cannot wait. CFH, how you feeling,
man? Feeling good, man. I mean, I feel like we're talking in circles at this point, but when a coin gets close to stop spinning, when it's just about to hit the ground, I feel like we're just right there. It's just about to lay flat, and we're just about to hit the season. So
a little philosopher, I see it. And Icy, my brother, how you doing, man?
You're doing good, bro. I can't complain.
That's always good to hear. So, first, I really wish I could pull this chat up. I mean, it is going to bother me that I can't see it. Not that we have, a lot of people trying to chat to us. If y'all want to have the chat up and just look at it and see if anybody say anything, somebody can pull up the YouTube, somebody can pull up the Twitter. That would be sweet.
Yeah, I pulled up the YouTube. It's on my my phone.
If one of y'all wanted to pull up the Twitter, because that one's normally more active, that would be perfect. Actually, wait, I can pull it up. I just got to mute myself. All right, sweet. All right, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. So we're gonna start out with the ACC, and we're all SEC fans, so we're gonna save the SEC for last. Sorry to.
Best for last.
Yeah, sorry to make anybody wait, but that's just how we do it here. And we're gonna go down this list right here. We have all these games, and we're gonna pick each one. We're gonna go through each week, and then it'll save this. And once we're finished, we're gonna screenshot our results for all 4 Power 4 conferences. We may do a couple G6 teams. It'll be here or there. We might throw in a Memphis. We might throw in a Boise State. Stuff like that. Just really the top teams. Or if there's a request, we may do that too. But
we will take Hawaii if it is requested.
Yeah. I mean, that gotta show love to the Rainbow Warriors. But
absolutely.
For anybody that's watching this, if you want to do it along with us, you can DM me, Mac, or Icy your results for each conference. So it'd be 4 screenshots, and then I'm going to make a big thread, and I'm going to put everybody's predictions on it. So just be sure to, if you want to join along, just be sure to screenshot it, DM it to us, and I'll be sure to put you in the tweet. And if I do forget, just spam my DMs and remind me. Don't be. It's okay to spam my stuff. I forget literally everything. I have my schedule right here. I'm not gonna have the 3 of theirs up here, but we are making do. I've never used Restream before. That's how we're doing it right now. I hope it looks all right. I don't actually. No, this is the basic of it. But boys, first game of the season: Florida State and Georgia Tech. Who are we going with?
Oh man, this has the potential to be something very funny. And you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say that with all the crying that Florida State's been doing for the past 8-9 months, and the fact that they got absolutely destroyed in the Orange Bowl, I think Georgia Tech upsets them in week 0
You did.
in Ireland.
I've been flip flopping on it this whole time. I've been flip flopping, and I don't like. I hate Georgia Tech, and it's so hard for me to pick them. But I want to do it A for the jokes, but B for I kind of genuinely think they can win that game. I don't know though.
Yeah, it's just so hard because I don't think Florida State necessarily has a lot of continuity because they're a team that mainly depends on the portal. That's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. I don't know. I just think as long as Georgia Tech's quarterback just stops turning the ball over, I think that they could be able to win this game.
I agree.
I mean, yeah.
What about y'all boys?
You remember the last time FSU played in a primetime kickoff game?
Oh, I do.
It was an abysmal choke. I mean, that game was an absolute choke fest between them and LSU. It looked so unprepared. I mean, it looked like they had they're out here missing extra points.
Mm-hmm.
So you add that up with it even being even further in the portal era. Now, they didn't take a whole lot of guys in, via the spring portal. It's not like you're some Ole Miss who literally added a guy yesterday. He's probably not even on campus yet in the portal. But I'm going to go with Florida State because I don't trust all the playmaking abilities that Florida State has. I don't trust all the playmaking abilities that Georgia Tech has that are unproven over Florida State.
Mm-hmm. That's my only reason for not picking Florida State. So I think here that's my only reason for taking Florida State. Like, I want to take Georgia Tech so bad, even though I hate them with all my heart. I really do. I'm trying to be unbiased here, but I'm going to go Florida State. So just so we don't spend 95 minutes on the first week, I'm going to take Florida State.
Oh, we're going to fly through the next few games.
That is true. That is true.
We got a couple more good ones, though.
It's true.
I see.
What about
Hold on.
I'm not trying to dictate the conversation here.
Oh, no, you're
Go
good.
ahead, Jim.
No, you're good. I wanted to get Icy's in real quick.
Oh, yeah, I see. You didn't respond. Go ahead, brother.
DJ Ukulele. Give me Florida State.
I respect it. For what CFH said and what you said with DJU, as much as I want to be a troll and take Georgia Tech, I'm taking Florida State.
I have no idea what playmakers Georgia Tech has.
I couldn't name you one.
I mean, they have Haynes King at quarterback.
Yeah, that's true.
He's not awful.
Which is, that standard, it's pretty good for
Georgia Tech.
Better than Jeff Sims.
That is true. For the next game, SMU versus Nevada, I'm definitely going to take SMU.
Yeah, for first game as a Power 4 member, first win. I don't think much has to be said.
No.
Yeah, give me SMU.
Love the new era Pony Express under Rhett Lashley. Love SMU.
I think they could make some noise for real, but we'll get into that as we move on. Western Carolina versus NC State. Gonna go NC State here for sure.
Yeah, very, very difficult choice.
Yeah, I don't think we have to speak on that one unless anybody's got Western Carolina. I don't think this ain't basketball, but even if it was basketball, I'd still pick NC State. North Carolina A&T versus Wake Forest. I'm gonna go Wake Forest.
Yeah, give me Wake Forest.
Yeah, you give me Wake.
Now we got North Carolina versus Minnesota.
Oh,
See?
A little interesting here.
this is easy.
Oh, it's easy?
Oh, it's very easy. Minnesota at home. North Carolina is awful.
See, I know
They
who I was
were-
picking.
They were Drake May and nothing else.
That is
And
true.
now they don't have Drake May.
Where's Drake May?
Well, they got whatchamacallit?
I know they have that run. They have
Yeah. What's it?
like Ontario Hampton or something.
Yeah, Hampton, Marion Hampton.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kept him out of the portal, which is like the biggest untalked about win of the offseason. That guy was all but 2 feet in the portal for the whole spring and winter, and he never really got in. So that is a huge win for UNC. And their tight end comes back, and they add Jake Johnson, add Max Johnson at quarterback. Minnesota's kind of PJ Flex due to pull 8-4, save his job. I'm gonna go with Gophers here.
Yeah, I'm with
Cold
you.
like Minnesota. It's cold like Minnesota.
I love Lil Yachty. Yeah, I'm going Minnesota simply for the fact of the one troll. I'm not going to name his name, but he knows what I'm talking about, James. Yeah, I'm definitely picking Minnesota here. And then we got TCU versus Stanford.
The only reason why this game is interesting is because TCU has to travel to Stanford, but that's about it. The only thing stopping TCU from possibly winning is jet lag, and that's probably not going to happen.
Give me
TCU.
the trees. Give me the trees.
Taking the trees?
I'm taking the trees.
I like it.
Damn.
I have been all out on Sonny Dykes and TCU after they like that 3-3-5, like they didn't do well in the portal. Like I was like, yeah, I thought they were gonna cover versus Colorado, but like, dude, when I looked at that, you look at their recruiting. Yeah, I'm out. That they're nothing but going downhill. Give me the trees.
If they were playing anybody besides Stanford, I would be with you. I'm just not that confident in Stanford. The mighty Stanford, by the way, for
Mike Stanford.
inside jokes.
Yeah.
I see who you got.
Give me the Horned Frogs.
Good pick. That's what I'm going with.
Stanford, I feel like still kind of rebuilding.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't believe they took away the fucking spiky collar.
Yeah, I know.
TCU's jersey, man.
Big downgrade.
Well, their jerseys were so clean, and
They just look like a highlighter now.
yeah. Kent State at Purdue at Pittsburgh. I can't read.
Both these teams are terrible, but Kent State is significantly worse. Like, actually, might be the worst team in the country.
For real.
So Pitt.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the Power 5 team here.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Pitt.
Yeah, I'm taking the Aaron Donald alma mater. Now the next game, I have a little rooting interest in this one. Clemson versus Georgia in Atlanta.
Clemson's just declining every year, and Georgia is one of the pillars of college football. If they screw me over on the 2 touchdowns, I will be furious, and I will become even more of a D1 hater.
I respect it. I also have some bad news. We probably won't cover, but
It's like 12.5 right now. There's
it is week 1 Georgia though. Week 1 Georgia after Boise State has been absolutely locked in. So
it's not even about week 1 Georgia. It's like Mac said. I mean, Clemson is just like you look at their offense. We talked about this on the CFB podcast, Chandler. Go look at their spring game. I don't take spring games seriously, but good God. They tried to run the Clemson offense like Dabo Sweeney calls it, whatever, paying Garrett Riley $1.7 million to pick his boogers. I mean, I like Georgia, and I like Georgia to cover.
I'm trying to be humble.
Yeah. I don't know what Clemson trying to cook up, but if y'all remember, there was like a little rumor going out that Dabble didn't really let Riley coach the offense, and Riley has just like his brother, has a unique mind when it comes to offense. So I don't know why Dabo's not really letting him do that, especially looking at offense last year. Georgia's gonna win this game, but it's going to be like a dog fight for like the first half, and then they're just going to pull away.
See, I'm trying to be humble. I'm trying to.
Chan, it's okay. You don't have to be humble going up against a dying program.
Okay, you're right. You're right. We're gonna kick their ass. I'm just here to tell people.
Yeah.
It's probably not gonna be close. 41. I don't know. 41-17. That's my.
If Tennessee's offense can barely get a first down, what is Cade Klubnik going to do? Prime time game.
That is true.
I mean, also, so this is totally off topic.
This is a noon game. Noon game.
Oh, it's 3:30.
Oh, is it 3:30? I thought it was noon. Never mind.
But yeah, no. So is Clemson more of a cult than A&M? Because if I was a Clemson fan, I'd be more pissed off.
Nah, A&M's got that. A&M's taking that one every time. I think they're taking that every time.
I don't know, man. Like the willpower you have to not be mad at someone because they've used the portal as many times as service academies is nuts.
That is true.
It's getting close though.
Yeah,
it is. There's like a clear second, For me, there's a clear second. I think there will always be a clear first.
Yeah.
Until they stop doing that yell, there will always be a clear first. What do you mean, dude? Hey, what are we doing? Stop that. I don't care if it's a tradition. You can stop a tradition. It doesn't have to keep going. Georgia with the silver britches. Anyways. Before my own fan base attacks me. Louisville versus Austin P. State. Excuse me. Sorry, APS. I'm taking Louisville. Not gonna lie.
Louisville. Louisville. Oh, analysis native.
The big Lou. Shout out Uncle Lou. CFH, you taking Louisville?
Give me the Ville.
Bigville. All right. VT versus Vandy.
VT. Vanderbilt's not a real school.
I agree. They just happen to be in Nashville. That's the only reason people show up.
Yeah, they're just
done.
They're just the GPA pushing machine.
Their stadium's done in the video game. That's it.
Hold up. Does that get one more year of the Crane?
I hope so.
Oh my god.
I don't think we play Vandy. I'm kind of sad because we would always see the Crane every 2 years.
Oh, we play Vandy at home this year. I'm hoping to see that on TV.
Oh, that Slaughterfest. Oh my god.
I think Virginia Tech. Okay. Their quarterback Kenyon Drones. I don't know if that's his first name. It starts with a K. His last name's Drones. He's getting a lot of buzz this preseason, but he reminds me of Anthony Richardson a lot. His play style. He doesn't have the best completion percentage, but when he needs to, the guy is a force on the ground. So I like the Hokies, man. Give me the Enter Sandman.
CFH is doing the hokey pokey. I see who you got. Oh. I see. Oh.
I know we. I don't want to do too deep analysis on this game, but it's like if Vanderbilt run to start somewhere, like it should be week 1, and just try to be like at least like not bowl eligible, but like show their fans that like this is not just a money laundering scheme. Um, just give me Virginia Tech.
Yeah, it's
It's just
as much as
Vanderbilt got to pop out though.
yeah, I agree. At some point, you'd think, but I don't know if it'll ever happen in our lifetime. Dead serious. All right, we got Ohio versus Syracuse. I'm gonna go Syracuse simply for the fact of their head coach is from Georgia. So, shout out Syracuse.
Yeah, no, Syracuse is gonna win. They gotta start living up to the hype at some point. I don't think they're gonna lose to Ohio.
Bobcats. Give me the franchise Fran era. Sharp,
Big time Fran.
big time Fran and E-Rob and whoever they got else. Kyle McCord proven all them Ohio State brainless
it is
individuals.
Kyle McCord, ain't it? Yeah, it is Kyle McCord. Dang, I forgot about that. I see who you got.
Syracuse.
Gotcha. Honestly, I'm gonna save this one for last because we have one more game, or we have 3 more games technically. I'm gonna save the next one for last for this week.
This is the game of the week.
Yeah, game of the week for sure. This is the Twitter game of the week, definitely.
Yeah.
And we'll go ahead. UC Davis versus Cal and Richmond versus Virginia. We can go ahead and quickly say Cal and Virginia, right? That's
Yeah.
okay. I know
Yeah.
Virginia is not that good, but if Richmond beats Virginia,
Who's Spiders?
Oh, there we go.
I mean Virginia is terrible, but
I'm telling you, Virginia is bad. Like bad.
They are, but I have a rooting interest for Virginia because I went to high school with somebody on their team. So I'm taking Virginia. I hope they win. Please don't lose. Don't let me down. We will see. And real quick, Boston College versus Florida State. I'm going Florida State.
Yeah, I'm going Florida State.
You remember that game last year?
I do. I don't think a COVID
Went
bug's
to
going
the
to hit
wire.
this time. Or a
That
flu
was-
bug.
That was a mid-season game. This is the first game off rip. Plus, wasn't that at Boston College? Yeah, I think it was at Boston College.
It was at
Yeah,
BC.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Was that their bandana game against Florida State?
Yeah.
I think it was too. A good point there. Give me the who? FSU, the Knowles?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me the Knowles.
Mac, who you got?
Florida State. BC is in a clear rebuild with O'Brien. I hope he does well there.
I agree.
Billy O.
All right. Miami at Florida. For me, actually, I want to hear y'all talk first because I keep talking first. I want to hear y'all talk first.
Well, let me say this.
Give me the
Florida's
U.
running back, I know he's considered week to week, but like he just got cleanup surgery on a little meniscus hiccup.
Who did?
Florida's starting running back, Montrell Johnson.
Oh wow.
He's not practicing right now. We're just 2.5 weeks out from.
Mhm.
I mean, if some miracle happens. I mean, Florida's without their RB1. I mean, I Miami's a 2.5. I like the Canes. I hate to say it, but I like the Canes.
Canes is pretty good. Mac, who you go? Also,
Here we go.
somebody's echoing. By the way.
Let's see. Here we go. The classic. Everyone's buying stock in this team and everyone's selling stock in another.
Excellent point.
Oh my goodness. I hate buying into. See, I think Miami. I like Mario, and I think Miami's gonna be good. I hate buying stock in Miami because every time people buy stock in Miami, it's like the '08 crash. Oh my God. I just think I don't know. I think the Miami hype is real this year. I don't think Florida is as bad as other people are saying they're gonna be. It's gonna be a close game in the swamp, but I just think Miami's too talented, and I like Mario way better than I like Sunbelt Billy.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat with everybody. I'm taking Miami. Um, I think they're actually going to be competitive this year versus them not kneeling a ball out and basically killing their season like last year. I think this year they will actually compete for the ACC. I know that sounds crazy, and I feel like we said this every year. I actually believe it this year, barring any crazy injury. But I'm sure that now, since I've said this, there's going to be a crazy injury. So, yeah, I'm taking Miami. But I do understand why people are saying opposite. All right, that was week 1. Well, week 0 and week 1, really. But
What about LSU USC?
it's not on here.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, set your thing to ACC.
Okay.
Yeah, if you hover over the top, you can pick a conference. Or if you click on CFB 2024, you can pick a conference. All right, most of these are we can do pretty. I'm gonna do some of the quick ones. Honestly, I'm just gonna knock out the quick ones. Georgia Tech versus Georgia State.
Tech.
Yeah, I'm taking Tech. SMU versus Houston Christian. I've never heard of that school in my entire life. I'm gonna take the Ponies.
Ponies.
Gotta go Ponies.
Yeah. Boston College versus Duquesne. I don't know. Duquesne. Okay.
Duquesne. Notorious basketball school.
I said Duquesne. That's a crazy name. North Carolina versus Charlotte. Go North Carolina. Louisville versus my Jacksonville State Gamecocks.
I don't know if this one is necessarily too easy because Jacksonville State does play teams that they're supposed to lose to really tough.
They do. I hate that I'm going to pick Louisville to win the game, but
yeah.
You know, actually, bro, I gotta rock with them. They're on here. They're not gonna be on here again.
I'm rocking. Come on, man, rock with them.
I'm rocking with them. I'm rocking with Jacksonville State.
Rocking with Rich Wise. Hell yeah.
I gotta rock with my guys. Virginia Tech and Marshall. I'm taking VT. Miami, Florida A&M. I'm taking Miami. Stanford and random college in California. I'm taking Stanford. All right, that's all the possible blowouts or small games, I guess. All right, Duke and Northwestern. CFH.
Ooh.
Is Malik Murphy the quarterback for Duke?
He is.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Northwestern is a really well-coached team.
They are.
So is Duke with Manny Diaz, but it's just like this one screams low-scoring slugfest.
Yeah, I feel
Whereas,
like...
is it at Duke or is it at the temporary Lake Stadium of Chicago Northwestern?
Temporary Lake.
Oh. I mean, give me Northwestern.
What about you, Icy?
There's going to be some voodoo in that temporary stadium. I can already smell it.
Have you seen that stadium?
Yeah. You saw the little video that went viral the other day, Icy?
Yeah. Like, you think someone's going to lose at that stadium? During the second week or third week of college football?
You don't think Malik?
No.
You don't think Malik Murphy can walk in there and win?
Imagine
Malik Murphy, he's not a bad quarterback, but have you looked at that stadium? A stadium like that gives player inspiration. Like, yo, we're going to be playing in nice unis. The sun's going to be out Friday afternoon, and look at that lakefront with the boats out, and you got the fam there. Give me Northwestern, man.
Let me pull up a picture of the stadium so I can show people what you're talking about.
That's so funny.
Because I'm going to be honest with you, I can't remember what it looks like. Let's see. You know the? Oh my God. That's not real. Wait, is it just that?
Literally.
That's it?
Yeah. Imagine trying
Yeah.
to play in that with like 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and you got to kick a game-winning field goal.
Oh my god.
Well, wait. There's no seats.
Yeah, there is. They're just temporary, like pop-up seats.
Like that? I got it on the stream right now. That's crazy, dude.
It's really 101. Like just like Icy was. I mean, not. Icy was saying. Like it's.
Dude, that's disgusting. Wait.
Got a view.
I need to, dude. I mean, how are you gonna pass the ball?
See, that's what I'm saying. They get windy in Chicago. They don't call it the Windy City for no reason.
Yeah, bro. I'm taking Duke, bro. I'm taking Duke. Malik
Oh, he
Murphy,
taking Duke.
350 rushing yards. I'm taking Duke.
All right, who we got next?
We have Pitt in Cincinnati. Pitt at Cincinnati.
Mac, you want to go first?
Damn. I don't know. It's a battle of ass.
This is a hot battle of ass.
Yeah, I guess I'll go Cincinnati because they're the home team, but like, I'm not confident in that at all. It's a coin flip.
Yeah,
I'm gonna agree with that, right? I have no clue who to pick.
I don't even know, dude. I have a Cincinnati friend on the app, so I'll go Cincy. That's the only reason. I see. What about you?
Give me Cincy.
CFH? You said Cincy?
I said coin flip,
I
just
got
like
you,
Mac.
I got you.
It is. Mac described it perfectly. It is a battle of straight up ass.
All right. Now for the fun one. We got Auburn hosting California. The Big Cal. 50 Cal.
War damn Eagle.
Ew. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm picking Auburn. That's voodoo magic. No team from west of the Mississippi is going to win in Auburn Stadium, right? Oh, wait. No, I'm just kidding. My fault.
As much as I want
Too
to see,
soon.
as much as I want to see Jaden Ott, Cal's running back, run wild, phenomenal running back. I think Auburn has too much on the defense. So, Lord knows if they'll get an offense this year, but they don't lose to Jordan Hare very often. So, give me the War Tigers.
Mac, who you got?
I'm going Cal. Number one, because I'm a D1 hater, and number two, sometimes Auburn has these weird games at Jordan Hare. I mean, shoot, New Mexico State beat them last year at home. Sometimes they got one of those hiccup games. So, and I think Cal's going to surprise some people this year. Also kind of biased because I know one of like 3 Cal fans.
I didn't know they exist. It's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, very rare, very few, but they exist.
That is kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm taking. So we got 3 Auburns, 1 Cal. All right. Wake Forest versus Virginia. I'm taking Wake. Honestly, I should have said that one with the other games. Honestly, Virginia's just that bad. Respectfully.
This one is another battle of ass.
Yeah, I'm taking Wake Forest to win the BOA.
Yeah.
I see. Who you got?
Wake.
And then Tennessee at NC State. We got Nico versus Grayson McCall. I hate to say it, I'm probably taking Tennessee.
I'm taking NC State, man.
Hey, I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Mason McCall, they did well in the portal. Super well coached team. Got some 2 stud young receivers. Lost a couple of pieces on defense, but I'll say this about Tennessee. Josh Heupel, if you get him in the first quarter, he's done. He is so one-dimensional. Like, he has no plan B for games.
Mm-hmm.
So, give me the Wolfpack.
I see. What about you?
And the key, Nico gonna be surprising people this year. Wolfpack ain't doing nothing, bro. Give me Tennessee.
Tennessee. And Matt, what about you?
I hate saying anything. I hope NC State wins, but I got to pick Tennessee just because I believe in Nico, and I think that they might just have the best front seven in the country, and defense travels better than offense on the road. I think Tennessee's just got a much better defense, and I think Nico can kind of make up the difference.
I agree. All right, that concludes week 2. I just said week 2. Week 3, do we have any bangers? Not at all. Wow. Okay.
It was a very, very bangerless conference.
Very kind of a mid week. I'm not on there. I mean, we got one out of conference Power 5 game, 2 technically. I guess technically 3. Holy voice crack. All right, I'll just say some randomly. Georgia Tech versus Syracuse. I'm going Syracuse. Just so we can hurry this along.
Hard one.
We since we've been going for about
This is a
40 minutes.
50-50.
Really?
Where is it?
Syracuse.
Barrier down. Give me Tech.
I don't hate it. I'm just a hater, as Mac would say. So I'm going Syracuse. Clemson versus App State. Not as easy of a game as, Actually, I'm sure with how App State is, people will know that by now. I'm still going Clemson at home, but you never know.
JD Piquel's got App State making the playoff as a G5 team.
Wow.
Wouldn't surprise.
Over Memphis and Boise State and all them.
Tulane.
Wow. I see we have a basketball battle down here.
Yeah, we do.
A blue blood basketball battle. That was really hard to say. Memphis versus Florida State.
Florida State at home.
Memphis is one of the best G6 teams. I mean, I'm going to go Florida State.
Where is it?
It's at Florida State. I'm going to go Florida State, but Memphis is definitely going to show up for that game. I don't know how well. They're going to show up.
Okay. I know we're a little taking a little slow time with the video. Memphis's quarterback, Seth Hannigan, was the 4th leading passer in the nation last year. The 4th most passing yards in the whole country.
Yeah.
And he's returning.
Mm-hmm.
I like Florida State.
I see. What about you?
Give me Florida State.
All right. NC State versus Louisiana Tech. I'm going to go NC State here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, I'll say the backyard brawl for last. BYU versus SMU. Just back at the top. I'm going to go SMU. But
SMU at all.
yeah, especially at home, too. Ball State and Miami. I'm going to go Miami. UConn versus Duke. Going to go Duke. Virginia Tech versus Old Dominion. Is this the game that Virginia Tech kept losing? Or am I
Could
thinking of
be.
Virginia? I'm thinking
No,
I'm
you're-
thinking of somebody with JMU. Never mind.
Uh,
I'm taking VT.
ODU was in a game. They were hanging in with somebody.
Was it ODU that beat them, or was it JMU that won? I thought it was JMU.
I mean, it probably was James Madison, but I clearly remember eyeballing the ticker for the ODU game of some sort last year because they were hanging in there with somebody.
And then
But
for
give me VT.
yeah. What about you, Icy?
Give me Old Dominion.
I like it. For these next three, I'll go kind of fast because I don't think they're going to be that close. I'm taking North Carolina, Ole Miss, and Maryland in those three.
yeah.
Oh,
Unless-
Maryland, Virginia, ACC, old ACC game.
Mhm. And then to finish off, actually not to finish off, but to round out the bottom, San Diego State at Cal. I think I'm just gonna pick Cal here because I don't really know too much. Anybody picking San Diego State?
Give me San Diego State.
I like it. All right. The backyard brawl. West Virginia versus Pittsburgh. Who we got?
West Virginia's gonna take Pittsburgh to the woodshed this year.
Yeah, if they don't. I mean, Mac, I don't know if you thought of this, but I thought Pat Narduzzi should have been fired last year.
Yeah, he should have been. He really should have been. Why did they give him another year?
I thought him and PJ Fleck and a couple of other guys should have been given the boot, but they got another year. You know, whatever the athletic budget didn't really work with it. You know, there was reasons, but yeah, give me the Mountaineers.
I see. What about you?
Give me the Mountaineers.
I like it. All right, I'm gonna try to go a little bit faster on this next week, just see how it works. It's also a small week. Stanford versus Syracuse. Who y'all got? Honestly, just be ready to say. I'm just gonna go down the list. Just be ready to say who, and then if there's like a really big game, then we'll talk about it. But Stanford, Syracuse.
Syracuse.
Hughes.
Got you. Got one Stanford. Michigan State versus Boston College.
I got State on the road.
I do too.
Yeah, give me Michigan State.
Boston College.
I like it. I'm going Michigan State. Virginia versus Coastal Carolina. Honestly, at Coastal, I may take
Virginia.
Coastal. I may take
Virginia.
Coastal.
Taking Coastal.
It's at Coastal. Yeah, I'm taking Coastal.
Virginia.
I like it. NC State versus Clemson.
Clemson.
Give me NC State to go into Death Valley and get a win.
I need Clemson to win that game, so I'm gonna go Clemson.
NC State.
Cal versus Florida State.
Florida State.
FSU.
Florida State.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Duke versus Middle Tennessee State.
Duke.
Those Blue Devils.
Duke.
All right, TCU versus SMU. Battle of Texas right here.
TCU.
Shoot, TCU on the road.
Yeah, I think
SMU.
I might go SMU. Yeah. All right, James Madison versus North Carolina. Am I gonna pick James Madison
Oh yeah,
here?
Give me the Tar Heels. Marion Hampton will run for 200 plus that day.
I mean, if it was anybody else, I'd agree, but I don't know, man. The Dukes can duke it out. You know what I mean? They can show up. Miami versus South Florida. I'm taking Miami.
Yeah, Miami.
You.
But I love Alex Golish and USF. Great coach.
I do agree. He's the one that said that they have to play at South Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them in Alabama, they got to play at USF.
It's so funny. So I mean, that's the
Give him a
mindset you
run.
gotta have, though. What were you saying?
I give him credit. He's got a lot of stones.
Yeah, I mean that's the mindset you have to have. I also just realized that I have Duke at 4-0, but inside joke. Georgia Tech versus Louisville.
Louis got Louisville.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the Bill.
Give me Tech.
I mean, if I have Jacksonville State beating Louisville, I would have to. No, I got to do Louisville a favor. I have to. I picked JSU over them. I have to pick them to beat Georgia Tech. I have to. All right, Rutgers versus Virginia Tech.
Rockets.
I'm not taking Rutgers solely for the hater of Carson Beck that's on Twitter. I won't say his name, but I'm taking Virginia Tech. I may pick Rutgers to lose every game of the year, so we'll see.
I'm picking Tech at home.
Yeah.
And Youngstown State versus Pitt.
Oh,
Pitt.
Oh my God.
Don't lose this.
Give me the upset of the century.
Oh my God. Bro is pulling from full court.
Oh my God.
Or you could just have another upset of the century with the next week. VMI versus Georgia Tech. Doesn't even need to be talked about, honestly. We'll just move on.
Who's playing Georgia Tech?
VMI, Virginia Military Institute.
Virginia Military Institute. Give me Tech.
Hey, they probably use the portal as many times as Dabo.
That is true. VT versus Miami.
Ooh.
You.
This might be, depending on what other games are going on this week, this might be the game of the week.
I could see it because there's not that much. I mean,
Where is it?
Florida State at SMU, maybe. Oh, wait, Louisville, Notre Dame. Never mind. That'll probably be game of the week. It's at Miami. I mean, excuse me. It's at Miami. I forgot what game we're talking about.
Yeah, I'm going. Although I'm going Miami at home.
All right. I see who you got.
Yeah.
Wait, you said the U. I heard you said the U. Western Kentucky, Boston College.
BC.
Yeah, I'm going BC at home.
DC.
Big Red in Western Kentucky.
Taking WKU. I respect it.
Woo!
Big Red, baby. Best mascot in the whole business.
That's true.
Cap. Let's see if anybody was going to ask me who it was. Stanford versus Clemson. I'm going Clemson. Yeah, I mean, we can skirt past this.
This historic ACC rivalry.
Oh yeah,
Great basketball game.
Great basketball.
Duke Blue Devils.
Could be a great football game. Just kidding. I'm taking Duke.
I'm taking. I'll take UNC on the road.
I like it.
Yeah, give me UNC.
I like it. UNI versus NC State. I'm going NC State. Not gonna lie.
NC State.
Is Kenny Galladay playing for him again?
Sadly, no. All right, we got Florida State versus SMU.
Florida State.
Yeah, as much as I want to, stay on the Express, I gotta go Florida State.
You ain't catching me hopping off the express.
Staying on it. I respect
Keep
it.
Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You know, I think Florida State. I think is just a more talented team. I got to go Florida State.
I agree. Even with that game being on the road, I think I'm still taking FSU. We got Louisiana versus Wake Forest. I'm going Wake Forest.
Wake Forest.
Kind of uncomfortable with how many wins I've already given Wake Forest.
Yeah, not gonna
They're
lie.
not good.
Yeah, I just don't like the ACC. There's just so many like bad teams, but they're playing more bad teams. Like I can't.
What week is this?
This is week
This is
5.
week.
They have a bye after they're going to get trounced by Ole Miss.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, did we talk about them last week? Yeah, no. Yes, no. Doesn't matter. Louisiana's going to cover, but give me Wake.
All right. It's Holy Cross versus Syracuse. Got another basketball matchup. And then, honestly, another basketball matchup after this one. It's
Does Syracuse have the easiest schedule in the country?
That was a big talking point of the offseason after they got their winter portal class. It was about how they could easily win 7 games.
Yeah, this is just out of hand.
I'm going. This might be the easiest schedule ever. I mean, this is insane. I haven't seen a hard game on their schedule yet. Unless I just don't remember. But I mean, I have them at 4-0. Like, there's no way that actually happens. Duke is at 5-0. Yeah, no shot this happens. Yeah, this is already cooked. This is derailed off the tracks before it's even.
I got Duke 4-1 right now.
It's all right. It's all right. It's a cracked conference, anyways.
That is true. That is true. It won't be a thing in a couple of years. It'll be okay. Louisville versus Notre Dame.
The unofficial
of Dame.
It's Notre Dame at home, dude. I don't know.
Didn't it just go super one-sided last year? Didn't Louisville get beat like a drum?
No, Louisville beat.
Yeah. Louisville beat Notre Dame like a drum.
Oh, yeah,
It
that
made
was
no sense.
Yeah,
They got
no,
Riley
I think,
Leonard this year.
I think Notre Dame gets their revenge this year.
Dude, Notre Dame made Jack Plummer look like a legit quarterback. That is insane bad levels of play.
Yeah, I guess that's the difference between home and away, because they had Caleb Williams looking lost in that primetime game.
That is true.
Did Jack Plummer even get signed as an undrafted free agent?
No.
Give me the Irish.
Yeah, I'm taking Notre Dame.
He should have just broke for another year of eligibility.
Yeah. Bro, I don't even think he's in the USFL league. He's probably in the fan control, sadly.
That stuff. Arena.
Arena ball.
I think it's kind of cool that they had that arena championship in the what's it called? Mall. In the dead middle of a mall. I thought it was kind of cool. All right, we're on the week 6. Small week compared to the other weeks.
God bless.
Not a bad week though. Not a bad week. Syracuse versus UNLV. Dude, Syracuse is about to be 5-0. This is so
Dude, dude, I'm telling you, there was a trend during the offseason after they hired Fran and after they got their winter portal class. People saw their schedule and people were legitimately placing bets on them making the ACC championship game.
I mean,
Their schedule is that
see it,
easy.
dude. Like, oh my god, this is insane.
Like UNLV has Ricky White. It's one of the top 7 receivers in the nation, yards receiving wise, and they lost their quarterback to Georgia.
No, he went to USC.
I mean USC. He was at Georgia for about 2 days.
Yeah.
I mean, give me Syracuse, man.
I'm gonna save that one for last. Honestly, I'm gonna save that one for last. Duke versus Georgia Tech.
Tech.
I mean, I have Duke at 5-0. I gotta have them losing at some point, I guess.
Yeah.
My God. Who y'all got?
Give me Duke.
Actually, nah. Give me Georgia Tech. Duke gonna mess up.
I mean, they have
I
to
know
at
they
some
know.
point. I can't have them at 6-0, best record in the conference. I can't. There's just no shot that I can do that.
How funny would that be? They're already bowl eligible.
I mean, Malik Murphy is the front runner in the Heisman and got Duke at 6-0 as the 7th ranked team in the nation. Like, maybe I'm a genius. Maybe that's just what it is. I don't know. I don't think that's the case though. But go Wake Forest and NC State.
NC State, no question.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. If yeah. Yeah, give me Wolfpack.
I see who you got.
Give me the Wolfpack.
All right. Virginia Tech and Stanford. I'm going VT.
Location.
At Stanford.
Give me Stanford.
That game could be played on Mars, and I think I'd still take Virginia Tech.
Stanford's got that one freak receiver. Number
Yeah.
13.
They do have Io Manor. They do, don't they? Maybe I'm
Yeah.
sleeping on Stanford.
No, they're bad. They just have that one good player.
Whoever in week 1.
But they dropped off
Whoever
Colorado. I mean, one of the craziest comebacks I've ever seen, and it was solely on the shoulders of Io Manor, absolutely cooking Travis
Give me
Hunter.
VT though. I like Virginia Tech.
Am I taking Stanford here? Am I?
Have you talked yourself into
I think I have because I completely forgot about Io Manor. I completely forgot about him. Solely for the fact of me just remembering what he did to Travis Hunter, I'm taking Stanford.
Nah, man.
Who-
comparing-
Stanford, like y'all were all high on TCU beating Stanford on the road, like week 1. That's why I was like, give me the trees.
I may have to go change my pick. I may have to. You know what? I'll take VT, but I'm gonna go change that one since TCU week 1 is the worst team of all time. Isaac, who'd you take?
On what game?
VT versus Stanford.
Oh, Stanford. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, Miami and Cal.
Miami's gonna win this. The only thing that's gonna stop them again is like a layover.
I heard.
So-
Do we have Miami losing yet?
I don't.
No, I don't have them losing.
That one I'm not ashamed of.
Yeah, I'm not quite ashamed. Talk to me in like a few months, and I might be very ashamed.
Yeah, when
myself.
Mario messes up on another timeout, or excuse me, kneeling the ball,
Give
we
me
can,
Miami.
can have that conversation. But these schedules are there's going to be like 2 ACC teams that get into the playoffs, and it's going to be the nastiest thing I've ever seen.
No,
Miami 12-0.
the committee has to punish them for playing nothing but cupcakes. Like, this is outrageous.
This is insane. I mean, I've seen Georgia, and that's it. I've seen Georgia one time on this. Who's even the second hardest team that they've had to play? I can't even name
Who's
it.
that?
I don't anybody. I don't know if you've seen a hard game. Oh, Florida? I mean,
Yeah, Florida might be their hard. Actually, Tech might be their hardest matchup.
actually, Northwestern, just because of the location, I guess that game may be hard to watch. All right, Pitt and North Carolina. Battle of Mid.
Yeah, battle. Oh God, North Carolina just
North Carolina.
and Pitt's terrible.
Yes, it's at North Carolina.
Mac Brown, man is eternal.
If you would have told me that he'd still be coaching and Nick Saban would be retired, I wouldn't have believed you.
You see his little quote he had the other week about how everybody's been like recruiting, saying that he's been gonna retire for like the last 6 years. Told him to like kiss their ass.
Told him to kiss his ass, some shit like that. Awesome.
That was really loud. pouring the cup up for the sole factor of I'm taking SMU over Louisville on the road. I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing it again.
Who are they playing?
It's SMU versus Louisville at Louisville. I'm taking SMU.
I know I was on the Express, but this is where it ends.
Oh, this is where it ends?
This is where this is a bump.
I think it keeps going.
I could see them bouncing back after probably getting beaten down by Notre Dame.
I agree. Oh wait, no, I don't agree. Just loud. It's hard to keep up with this stuff sometimes. Boston College and Virginia. I'm taking BC.
BC.
Yep.
BC.
Yeah. And game of the week, possibly. Honestly, could decide who's playing in the ACC championship game, considering these schedules. Clemson at Florida State. This game last year was insane. I remember watching it in a hotel room because we were at I believe the Georgia-Kentucky game. Could be wrong. Whatever Georgia game was that week, that's the game we were at. But, man,
That's much. Oh yeah. Go ahead, Chandler.
I don't know, man. I'm just not that confident in Florida State, but I'm also not confident in Clemson. But I think I'm going to take Clemson on the road. I think I'm going to do it.
I have a conspiracy theory that DJU is allergic to playing good football anywhere near a Clemson logo.
Honestly, you're probably right.
I'm going with Clemson. I literally think if DJU is in a football game and he sees a Tiger Paw Clemson logo, he's screwed.
I agree. All right, who y'all got? Mac and I.
All right, I think you guys have persuaded me. I'm gonna go Clemson. I thought Florida State was a pretty obvious choice, but I don't know. I think Clemson might be due for a quality win one of these days.
Like, that stadium's going to be rocking, but I don't know. I'm not confident in DJU.
I'm not confident in either of them.
Yeah.
Like, Cade Klubnik? Oh, man.
DJU? Oh, no.
Yeah.
It doesn't get better.
Yeah.
If you had to give me one, if you had to bet on one of them to save you from the grave, I would personally bet on the grave.
Yeah, I'm just going to the grave. I'm not even going to watch the game.
Start digging.
Yeah, I'll help with the digging process. I see who you got.
Oh, this is DJ's revenge game. Give me Florida State.
I like it. In that timeline, it would be funny as hell if Florida State wins.
Hey,
I just
Florida
don't
State,
see it.
bro.
It's like I can't
And
see
even
it.
though I picked Clemson, I would love to see DJU get his get back. I would love it.
I think it'd be hilarious, honestly.
I would love him to play perfect football.
Look at the
Against
next week. Look at next week real quick. How many games there are?
Jesus.
We'll fly by this one real quick. Syracuse versus NC State. I'm going NC State.
NC State.
Cal versus Pitt. Cal.
Yeah.
Georgia Tech, North Carolina. I'm going Tech.
North Carolina.
Who y'all got?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Game was insane last year too.
It was.
Yeah.
Georgia
Give me
Tech
Tech.
is. What's up, Icy?
Give me Tech.
I agree. Georgia Tech has owned North Carolina for the past couple of years, so I'm taking Tech. Louisville and Virginia. Taking Louisville.
Louisville should win by 20 plus.
If Louisville doesn't have 32 points in the first half, I'll be a little upset. And Clemson versus Wake Forest.
Clemson.
Clemson. Easy.
and then Stanford at Notre Dame. Battle of the nerds.
Yeah.
Nerd
Dame.
clusters, they may call it.
Give me Notre Dame.
I agree.
I'm not gonna lie. Syracuse might go 6-0 for me.
You got them beating NC State?
The meeting NC State at home.
Yeah,
Damn.
I think they can do it.
I like. Hey, I'm with it. I'd love to see Fran Brown at 6-0. Trust me.
And them being 6-0, they'll be for me. Florida State, Syracuse, Miami.
Yeah,
They'll be 6-0 going into week 8.
mine is Miami 6-0, and then Clemson, Florida State, Syracuse 5-1, NC State 5-2, and then. God, I feel like I just did Louisville dirty, but sorry if there's ever a Louisville fan that happens to run across my account and you see this. I do apologize. It's nothing personal. I promise. Actually, what he did also wasn't personal in that bowl game. Sorry, if anybody remembers that one. Anyways, Boston College versus Virginia Tech.
Tech. Give me Tech.
I agree.
Give me Tech.
Yeah, give me Tech.
All right, Florida State at Duke. Did y'all smell that?
That's seminal.
Rap game.
Did y'all smell that?
Rap game. It could be though.
Which game we talking about?
Florida State and Duke.
Florida State and Duke. Nah, I think Florida State's got this.
A Friday night game in Duke.
Screams trap game.
You know what it smells like? It smells like an upset.
Yeah, I'm rocking with Duke.
It smells like a season bender. I'm going.
Field rush.
I'm
That's
going
it.
Duke. See a Duke fan? Oh, I'm an idiot. Jesus Christ. It's been a long day. All right, you gotta bear with me. Virginia at Clemson. I'm going Clemson. That doesn't even need to be talked about. I'll just skip that one. Notre Dame at Georgia Tech.
Give me Georgia Tech.
I may go to this game.
Give me the Irish.
I might mess around
Yeah,
and
give
go
me
to
the
this
Irish.
game.
There's always that one game where Notre Dame isn't supposed to lose and they're supposed to blow somebody out and then they end up losing. This might be the perfect game
I
for
agree.
that scenario.
I agree. I'm taking Tech. I hate seeing Tech sitting at 5-3, but I'm going Tech. SMU at Stanford. I'm going SMU.
Pony
SMU.
Express.
I have SMU at
Give me
6.
Stanford.
I have SMU at 6-1. I am the Express at this point. My God. NC State at Cal.
I think I like Cal with a nice little upset at home.
Wolf. Wolfpack, man.
I like it, man. We on the edge here. I like it.
NC State's got an easy schedule, man.
Week 8, big upset week. I like it. And we got Icy, who'd you say? Or did you
Stanford.
say? No, the NC State versus Cal.
Oh, NC State versus Cal. Give me Cal.
Got you. And we got Miami at Louisville. I think for me, I've had Miami at number 1 in the conference undefeated this whole time, but I think that this is where they slip up, and I'm going to take Louisville. Also, I also feel bad for Louisville.
This is where it
fans,
ends.
So I'll give Louisville the benefit of the doubt. That would jump Louisville up to 3rd in the conference for me. Even though
This
they're
is
4th.
where Miami's dreams come to die.
I agree. They always lose one. It's always late in the season.
Go Cardinals.
Yeah, this seems like a pretty clear upset on the road for Miami.
Maybe it's not an upset.
They've been winning too long. Maybe not.
I mean, I did have them losing to Jacksonville State, but that was for the bit. All right, Wake Forest and UConn. Also, I don't think Icy said who you had to win. Icy, who you got? Miami or Louisville?
Miami.
Gotcha. And then we got Wake Forest versus UConn.
I'm taking Wake Forest.
Wake.
Wake
Yeah,
Forest.
I am too.
Yeah, Wake Forest.
You're not going UConn?
Oh, actually, wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. Oh, Wake Forest. Yeah, give me UConn at home because Wake Forest is. I don't know. That'd be kind of fun. I think it'd be kind of funny.
Especially you
UConn's got a former 4-star quarterback. It's going to be a starter. He went lead 11 finalist
Who is
at Oklahoma.
Yeah, Wake Forest is the type of team that that could go to Connecticut and lose.
I gotta rock with Cedartown Legend, man. I can't do it. I'm just gonna keep Wake. I guess former Cedartown Legend. All right, week 9, Syracuse at Pitt. I'm gonna go. Am I going Syracuse, man? Nah, I can't. I gotta go Pitt at home. I think Syracuse loses that game.
Going the trees. Wait, you said Syracuse?
Yeah, Syracuse and Pitt.
I thought you said Stanford. Give me Q's.
Yeah, give me the oranges.
I see who you got.
Big Orange.
Big O. All right. Am I the only one that took Pitt?
I think
I
so.
believe so.
All right, Louisville and Boston College. I'm going Louisville, personally.
I'm going to go with Louisville.
Big Lou.
Yeah, I'm getting Lou.
Big Lou.
Give me a massive upset. Give me BC at home.
I was trying to think of a funny thing to say. I couldn't think of anything. All right, SMU at Duke.
Pony Express.
For me, this is the battle of 6-1 teams. So, game of the week potential here, apparently.
Pony Express.
This is a Saturday night in Duke for prime time on ESPN because I've got them both at 6-1. My God. It's also funny that Clemson and Miami have the same record for me. Clemson is 5-0 in the conference, and Miami is 2-1.
I got some breaking news here.
Oh, what you got?
Framber Valdez had a no-hitter until 2 outs left in the 9th inning. The final out. And Corey Seager hit a home run.
That is depressing.
Oh, and that was
my
against the Rangers. Oh,
Yeah.
man. We did that against the Mets. We did that against the Mets earlier, dude. That having one against your
Martinez?
yeah, his first home run of the year. See, that was so.
Corey Seager is inevitable.
Was that last year? Or was that this year?
Honestly, it would make more sense if it was last year. That makes a ton of sense.
I don't recall JD Martinez being on the Mets this year, but I could just be wrong. I don't know. Maybe he still is.
Yeah, no. He was on the Dodgers last year.
Oh, okay, then it was this year. All right. I never picked SMU and Duke. Screw it, dude. Give me Duke. Give me Duke, dude. Duke's 7-1. Wake Forest and Stanford.
Stanford. Give me the tree.
Stanford.
I agree.
Stanford.
All right, Oregon State and Cal. I'm taking Oregon State.
Taking Cal at home over Pac-2 opponent Oregon State.
Oregon State got picked to the bone. They have nobody.
What's up, Lawrence? I see. Who'd you say?
Give me Jesus. Give me Oregon State.
I agree. And now we got big
Oh,
game for
Jesus.
Florida. Big game for the state of Florida. Florida State at Miami.
For me, these are both 7-0 teams.
Dang.
These are like the most fraudulent teams playing each other.
Just a fraud off.
Yeah, it's fun. This is a home. This might as well be a home game for Florida State.
That is true. It will be.
But in said home game for Florida State, I got Miami winning.
Yeah, I'm picking Miami. I'm not gonna lie. They're
This
my.
one's gonna be absolute barn burner.
This will be another Twitter game for sure. The space
Oh,
after
for
this
sure.
game will be electric.
Oh.
I know where I'll be week 9 in the space at. I know one of 2 fan bases that I'll be tuning into.
I got the U, man. I got Miami.
I agree. I feel like there's just so many games that Miami goes through over the years where they should win this game and they just don't, and it makes no sense. And you just watch them lose, and it's just like, how do you lose that? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I see who you got. Battle of 7 and 0s. Who you got?
I want to go with the U, but I am a DJ ukulele.
Are you chopping? Are you chopping this one down as a win?
Oh.
Shout out the Braves who suck. Sadly,
Jesus.
Hey,
Let me
check
talk
that.
about them.
Did they actually lose? I mean, I'm pretty sure that. Oh my God, it was 10-0. All right, yeah, I don't want to talk about them.
10-0.
Good lord.
Dog.
On Outcast night too is crazy.
Oh, Jesus. That just made it worse.
On Outcast night is wild. But we got North Carolina and Virginia. I'm going North Carolina. And then a sneaky good game. Georgia Tech at Virginia Tech. Got the Battle of the Techs.
Give me VT at home. Also give me Virginia at home against North Carolina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, same thing. Virginia. Both Virginias win.
What were you saying?
Oh, I said both Virginias at home.
Got you.
Yeah.
And CFH, who you got?
VT.
VT? All right, week 10. We finally hit double digits after an hour. Yeah, we're going to have to do multiple streams. Yeah, dude, this is taking an hour and 17 minutes. Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
Hey, I mean, I ain't complaining. We'll get a bunch of streams in, but Louisville. Actually, we'll save that one for last. There's some pretty good games here. North Carolina at Florida State. I'm going to take Florida State.
Yep.
CFH, I see who y'all got.
Florida State.
Tell me the game again.
Florida State and North Carolina.
FSU.
Got you. All right, Stanford at NC State. I'm going NC State.
Back.
Stanford at NC State. Give me NC State, of course.
All right. I see. Same thing.
Oh, yeah, same thing.
All right. Pitt at SMU. I'm going SMU.
Yep, naturally.
Yeah. SMU.
SMU for me is 7 and 2. Yeah, and I already know CFH is taking SMU. I don't even have to ask him. VT and Syracuse. I don't know.
Give me Tech on the road.
I have Virginia Tech at 7 and 1. Oh my God.
Yeah, I got.
But dude, there's just so many teams. There's just so many easy schedules. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 teams at 7 and 1. Or no, Clemson 6 and 1, but still just one loss. My lord. I guess I'm taking Virginia Tech. I mean, and then I have another battle of 7 and 1 teams after this. But who are y'all taking for VT and Syracuse?
Man, give me Syracuse. Yo, Syracuse is going to be 8-0. Holy bro.
Dog,
I'm telling you, there was a whole narrative
Yeah.
that their schedule is so easy that they literally can like mess around and like win like 9 games.
Yeah, I'll have to do that. Yeah, I'm going.
Chandler, what is
Syracuse.
this website called?
It is playoffpredictors.com.
I'm vibing with it.
All right, and yeah, you can do football, basketball, baseball. If you do baseball, you're an absolute maniac if you predicted the whole season for baseball. But we got Duke at Miami. I'm going Miami here. Not gonna lie, because I can't have Duke at 8-1, so I'm going Miami. Who y'all got?
The U.
Yeah, give me the U.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Louisville at Clemson.
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 I agree.
Fun fact: I got all home teams winning.
You got a what?
I got all home teams winning this week.
Mm-hmm. Same here. Because there's somehow only 6 games, which is again that's the second time this has happened, and they have 17 teams. Well, I guess this is 12 teams playing. I guess that was a dumb thing to say. CFH, who you got?
Tell me the game again.
Louisville and Clemson.
I got Clemson.
Gotcha. Yeah, that was a home team sweep for me. I can't lie. All right, next week we got 3 good games in mid. All right. Cal and Wake Forest. I'm going Cal.
Yeah, give me Cal.
Give me. Oh yeah, go ahead, Isaac.
I say, give me Cal.
I'll take Wake Forest at home.
All right. Syracuse and Boston College. I'm going Syracuse.
I'm gonna go BC here, man. They gotta slip up eventually.
They don't have to. Who y'all got?
Wow.
Syracuse and Boston College. Give me. Yeah, I'm taking Syracuse on the road.
All right.
Oh, Syracuse about to be 9-0.
9-0 is crazy. 9-0 is crazy.
Nah, bro, they gotta lose a game, bro. It has to. Bro, give me Boston College, bro.
Yeah,
At some point, they got to lose one.
They have to lose, bro.
Imagine we get to week 11 and they're 9-0. They pull like a TCU, like they just win like all these close games. They win by like 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Would be hilarious. Shout out Fran Brown.
That would be so Mickey.
Shout out Fran Brown, man. Got Miami at Georgia Tech. The revenge game for the Canes.
Revenge game.
They'll be coming in this game with a
Hell yeah.
chip on their shoulder somehow
They better take the biggest knee possible.
Yeah.
in the third quarter.
Miami, Georgia Tech has improved, but I think for this game, I think Miami just might beat the soul out of Georgia Tech.
I hope so.
Because this is very personal. Like,
Oh yeah,
because this is probably being played right now every week of of the off season.
Yeah,
for them.
Oh man, Twitter's gonna be fun during this week. Miami Twitter, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the U.
I've already got a tweet lined up for that week, and it's pretty obvious what it is. But yeah, Duke versus NC State.
Give me NC State.
I agree.
Duke versus NC State. Let me see. I got.
All right. Virginia at Pittsburgh. Battle of absolute garbage.
Booty.
Virginia at Pitt. Just Pitt because
It's at home.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, we got Clemson and Virginia Tech.
Clemson.
Virginia Tech and an upset.
I'm gonna go Clemson. I'm not uberly confident that they're gonna walk in there and win that game, but I'm gonna go Clemson. I don't know. You may be right. Late in the season, it's gonna be a night game at Virginia Tech. ESPN's probably gonna be there. Actually, of course, ESPN's gonna be there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who else would. Yeah, I'll go Clemson, but I'm not confident. I may change that after later. I don't know. We'll see.
Why is ESPN at that game? Is that a primetime game or something?
I was just saying it could be. Should be.
Oh.
Clemson and Blacksburg night game.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're gonna. Oh, Virginia Tech is going to. They're gonna. I think they might blow Clemson out.
Think so?
I shoot like. If they're gonna have a pretty good season, like that place has been rocking when they've been awful. So if they have a good season, then I can't even imagine what that atmosphere is gonna be.
That is true. And then the definite game of the week, Florida State at Notre Dame. I'm taking Florida State.
Yeah, this sounds like big game Notre Dame.
Yeah, this is that game where they just absolutely piss down their leg.
You think they're gonna lose just because of like the brand, and then they just end up losing.
I like the Irish.
I don't.
That's crazy. You know, like Irish.
Well, my last name would say different, but
True.
The Seminoles will be 10-0.
10-0.
10-0.
Yeah, 10-0.
We live in a world of delusion.
Devious. I mean, I have Clemson at 7-0 in the conference. That's not going to happen. But well, I can't say much. I have Clemson and Miami at 8-1 and 9-1. If those two combined by week 11 have lost one conference game, I'll be shocked.
Yeah, no, I got what was it? I skipped ahead a little bit, and I have my my full ACC thing filled out, so I'm excited to share it.
Do these things save? Like, can you save them?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I think you can. I usually just screenshot mine. That's just
Like, genuinely asking, because, like, if I, like, would do, like, a pick 'em, like, this is, like, super fun to mess around with.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I hope it does. I guess we'll find out. Maybe you can make an account because it says log in right there.
Yeah, I do
says
see where
register.
it says login.
All right. Week 12. Got Clemson at Pitt. I'm going Clemson.
week 12. Clemson and Pitt. Clemson. Yeah.
I think y'all have talked me into that upset last week. I don't know. I'm on the fence of it or about it. But I could see that one happening over Pitt. Unless this was a noon game and somehow Clemson just came out and was absolutely flat and they lost this game to a bad Pitt team. But I don't see that happening. All right, and then BC at SMU. I'm going SMU.
Onis.
Ah, Jesus. Give me BC.
Yeah, I'm with Icy on this one. I'll take BC on the road for no other reason than like some crazy shit is gonna happen in the last 2 weeks of the season.
I agree. It always does, especially in these past couple years. Louisville at Stanford. I'm going Louisville.
Louisville.
Yep.
Who you guys?
Give me Stanford.
All right. Syracuse at Cal. I have Syracuse
Give me-
at 8-2.
Give me at home.
Give me Syracuse.
Give me the Q's, man.
All right, Wake Forest at North Carolina. I think I'm going to take North Carolina here.
Yep. And UNC.
And then Virginia and Notre Dame.
I don't. Nah, Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Thought about it. Thought about it.
Thought about it for maybe 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Sorry, my sister texted me. All right, big week for the conference here. Week 13.
Are we at the end?
One more week before the end.
One more week after this.
All right. NC State at Georgia Tech. I'm taking NC State.
Dude, is NC State like 14-0 at this point?
They are 9-2 for me.
They're 6
Yeah,
and
give
4
me
for
NC
me.
State.
Whoa, 6-4 is great. Damn.
I mean, if Grayson McCall goes out there and,
Poop
That's it.
himself, I guess.
But I got Georgia Tech winning this week.
I got Georgia
See, I
Tech.
got NC State.
I'm doing something funny for Georgia Tech. I don't know if any Tech fans are going to like it, but I'm going to enjoy it. North Carolina and Boston College. I'm going BC. I've been pretty disrespectful to BC in this stream. I'm going to go BC.
Going BC as well.
BC.
CFH, you go.
Oh my God, what on earth? Say that again.
North Carolina and BC.
North Carolina.
All right. Next one we're skipping, honestly. It's Clemson. Everybody's taking Clemson.
Well,
Virginia Tech versus Duke.
give me Duke with a massive upset at home.
For me, it's honestly not an upset. So,
All right, I think we can kind of skip the next four, unless someone just is a D1 squared hater of Florida State,
well,
or or if the band is on the field for Cal, just
like, you know what? Yeah, I'm thinking Florida State. But you know what?
it would be funny if.
UConn versus Syracuse. And you know what?
Been thinking about this.
I've been looking at the numbers here. Yeah, I just skipped the next four. You're not wrong. I took Florida State, Syracuse, Cal, and Miami. I don't think.
Yeah, I think we could skip 6 of them. Just.
Honestly, it's not even. I'm taking SMU and I'm taking Louisville. Yeah, honestly, that week's kind of a wash. The only good game is NC State and Georgia Tech.
And honestly, that might not be a good game.
I agree. Hey, my team again. Cool. All right. Rivalry week. I'm really surprised that I pronounced that correctly. But week 14, I was trying to think of a good way to say this. I don't even have a intro for it. Georgia Tech at Georgia on a Friday night 7:30 game. I believe it's 7:30. Could be wrong. And some time zone it's going to start at 7:30. I don't know which one. It's probably, but that is true. But I'm taking Georgia. And the reason I said this was going to be funny is because Georgia Tech would miss out on a bowl game for me. So, losers.
I got them losing that game, but they'll be 500 for me.
I respect it. I think they'll make a bowl game. I'm just, I have to hate.
I don't know. Their schedule is really tough.
It is. It's for the ACC. It's could be the toughest.
Yeah.
So
Let's see, but yeah, no. Georgia Tech. They'll be playing backups by the second half.
I hope so. They weren't last year, so
Yeah,
things have changed. CFH, you go.
Who do we got playing?
Georgia Tech and Georgia.
Give me the dogs.
Thank you. All right. Pittsburgh and Boston College. I'm taking BC.
Both teams to lose.
Just the
Give me
top.
BC.
Give me Pitt on the road. I've been pooping on them a little too much. I'll give them a last week win.
Last hoorah. Till they fire
Yeah.
their coach.
Yeah, if they haven't already.
Me and Mac were on the same wave. I have no clue why Pitt gave Pat Narduzzi another year, but hey, he's still giving it another shot.
What is this bowl called? Or not bowl, but what is this game called? It's not the poinsettia. It's the camellia. Is that it?
Which one?
South Carolina and Clemson.
Oh yeah, the real Carolina rivalry.
Where
For
is
sure.
it?
It's at Clemson.
South Carolina's going to win.
I agree.
No, this is not a home. This is not a home game advantage. I'm telling you. This is like the one rivalry where like home field is like the voodoo is switched. Because you remember last time South Carolina beat Clemson, it was Spencer Rattler at Clemson.
Yeah.
That's true.
It was also, what did DJU?
And every time Clemson marches into the whatever you want to call it, the
South Carolina.
Williams-Brice Stadium in South Carolina, they march in there and they whoop ass.
They do. All right. We got Florida and Florida State. I don't think this will be particularly close. I'm going Florida State.
Depends on where you have them in the standings. I mean, Florida State might just start benching people if they're out of the race. I mean, you know how they go.
That is true.
But as funny as it would be if Florida is like pretty bad and like not bowl eligible, they have nothing to prove. But Florida State's probably still going to win with their backups.
Mhm. What about y'all?
DJ Ukulele and for the Florida State Seminoles will own the state of Florida and will be going into the CFP 12-0.
12-0.
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I respect it. I mean, I can't hate.
Yeah, I mean, they're the betting favorites, right, for the ACC.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right. Cal and SMU.
SMU at home.
I like SMU. I do.
Yeah, give me
SMU, baby.
Miami at Syracuse, and this would be if Miami wins. If Miami wins this game, they go to the ACC championship. For me, if they lose this game, they would be banking on North Carolina to beat NC State. And if both of those happened, it would come down to SMU and no, Syracuse would make the ACC championship game. Okay, I'm picking Miami. Wait, let me just.
Yeah, I'm all, Syracuse might end up, through no fault of their own, being the fakest team in the country.
Oh my god, dude. This is so disgusting. I
Nah,
know that's how
give
disgusting
me
the
the U.
ACC is. Yeah, I agree.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, Miami wins this game, they'll be in the ACC championship game.
I got them at 11
That's
and 1.
crazy. Yeah, I got Florida State 12-0, Miami 11-1.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you guys aren't ready for my ACC title game.
You got Syracuse and Duke.
No, Duke wasn't bowl eligible.
Oh. All right, Louisville versus Kentucky at Kentucky. That game could be played in the Rose Bowl. I'm gonna take it.
Listen, Kentucky could lose that game by 20, and they'll still tell you that they have the best wide receivers they've ever had.
Dude, Barry Brown is freaking legit.
He is really good, but it's
And Macklin they got from North Texas is a stud too. And Dane Key is a stud.
you're absolutely right. However, it's just funny that they say that every year. Like
They do. They do. It's every year. It's not even a joke either. It's literally every year.
I am the number one Barry and Brown supporter.
I respect it.
The
He's
fact
a-
that Kentucky retained him from going in the portal is immaculate.
he's a speed demon.
There were some numbers thrown at him, I'll tell you that.
But yeah, give me Louisville on the road because Kentucky beat them in Louisville.
Kentucky's got like a 4-game win streak over Louisville, by the way.
That's true. I think it might. In the basketball matchup, I might have to go. I'll go Louisville.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Kentucky, man. Mark Stoops, he owns Louisville.
Stoops.
He does. I see who you got.
Oh, what game?
Louisville and Kentucky.
Oh, give me Kentucky.
All right.
Damn, Louisville just missed out of the bowl.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, I got them going 5-7.
That's tough.
All right. NC State and North Carolina. I'm definitely taking NC State.
NC State.
Give me UNC to pull a random upset on the final week of the season.
For me, if UNC won, they would make a bowl game. But they're not going to. So.
Give me NC State.
All right. Virginia versus Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech by like 5 million scores.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
Virginia at 1-11. So
Virginia at 2-9.
Shoot, I got him at 2-10.
Yeah. Give me Virginia Tech.
all right, Duke and Wake Forest. I'm going Duke here. We don't even have to discuss it honestly if we don't want to.
Yeah, give me Duke.
And then I'm taking Stanford too. That's
Give me San Jose State.
Ah.
Ooh.
Who they
Hey.
playing?
They're playing. Stanford's playing San Jose State.
At San Jose State.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how far is Stanford falling?
Pretty
Hey,
far.
the mighty have fallen. I'll
Pretty
tell you
far.
that.
Pretty far.
The trees are collapsing.
They just missed out of the bowl.
So, who do you guys have in your ACC championship game? For me, I have 11-1 Clemson versus 11-1 Miami. Clemson being the 1 seed.
How many 10-win teams do we have?
I have 2.
Like 7?
I have 4.
I guess 4 technically.
10 plus or just 10 on the dot?
10 plus 10 on the dot.
I only have 2 teams with 10 plus wins.
I have 4.
I know NC State's close.
I have SMU, NC State, Miami, and Clemson. That's my 4 to 1.
My only 4 wins is Florida State, Miami, Clemson, and Syracuse. Clemson and Syracuse both 10-2. Miami's 11-1, and Florida State 12-0.
Let's see. Yeah, for my ACC title game, I got 11-1 Miami taking on 10-2 Virginia Tech.
The big VT. I like it.
What else? I got Clemson at a benchmark 8-4, and then NC State, Louisville, Florida State have 9 wins, and then Syracuse ended up with 8. Same with SMU, and then surprisingly Cal. BC's barely bowl eligible, and then bottom teams don't really even need to talk about.
I have a massive drop off in this conference from 9 to 10, and I don't think that's going to actually happen in real life. But I have 9 seed Virginia Tech at 8-4, and then 10 seed Cal at 5-7. I don't think that's going to happen. But,
I got SMU making a bowl game.
yeah, I got SMU at 10-2.
Yeah. I got Boston College, NC State, Duke, SMU, Cali, Georgia Tech, all 6-win teams, 6-win plus teams.
I got for my bottom 3, I have Stanford at 3-9, Wake Forest at 4-8, and Virginia at 1-11.
Virginia is like a very real 1-11 team.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're really bad. Like, it's actually insane. But yeah, and from actually, real quick, we can go ahead and pick who'd win our ACC championship game. For me, I will be picking Miami. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I am. I'm doing it. I've said them multiple times in our CFH channel, and I'm picking them here. I'm picking Miami to win the ACC. I'm doing it.
It would be a first time, and unfortunately, I have to agree. I'm probably going to hate this prediction of Miami winning the ACC in about like week 4 of the
Yeah.
season.
Week 5, and they're sitting 3-2, and my prediction's just looking pretty bad.
I think Florida State is going to come out the gates like there's some of the guys who off as last year. So I think they're going to be 12-0. They're going to win the ACC. We're going to see how they do in the playoffs. It's DJ's revenge season.
Mm-hmm. And CFH, who do you have winning the ACC?
Jeez Louise. Virginia Tech.
Respect. I like the curveball. I like it.
Nice.
Nobody that like should win the ACC wins the ACC. Now that Clemson's fallen.
Yeah.
Like,
anybody's game.
Florida
Really,
State won it last year, but they played a terrible Louisville team.
it's so crazy that there's a legitimate chance that the 1-9 teams could win the ACC. Like, that's how wide open it feels, honestly. But yeah, that was just the ACC. I wanted to get all the conferences in tonight. I didn't realize how long that was going to take. That took an hour, almost 2 hours. So we will definitely be doing the other conferences on later dates, very soon dates, but later dates. One, just for example, one could be tomorrow. I don't plan on it, but one could be, just for, throwing that out there. But the next one will definitely be the Big 12. So go ahead and be prepared for that. If you do one along with us, be sure to DM it to me if you're watching this. If anybody's still here, I don't blame you if you're not. That took forever. Good Lord, I'm still yapping. But again, to anybody still here, thank y'all for coming out. And part 2 of the schedule prediction stream will take place in hopefully a couple days. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? But y'all got anything else to say to everybody?
No, just tune in for the Big 12. We're moving up tiers of conferences every stream.
Then we probably should have done the CUSA over the ACC. I mean, good Lord.
Yeah.
ICCFH, y'all got anything?
CHS already left.
Oh. You got anything, Icy?
But no, I ain't got nothing. Thanks for tuning in. You already know what the deal is. Follow Twitter, YouTube, Hit our Cash App. You know, we need the donations, man. We trying to grow. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
We doing our thing.
Actually,
man. What's up?
one more thing. Please, if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe.
Thank you.
Helps out the channel immensely.
Thank you. Yes, please like and subscribe on Twitter. Follow us all. If you go to the Cheap Seats 22 account, it has all of our ads there. It's just be sure to keep up with us. We try to keep up with y'all. Y'all keep up with us. You know. But thank y'all.